Hi there, everyone. Tina Spalding, Trance Channel here. Today is January the 29th, and there's a huge truckers convoy that has landed in Ottawa. I am a Canadian. I've been in Arizona for the last few months, and I've been having a very, very strong emotional reaction to this. Every time I see the videos of the truckers and all the people supporting them, I have been really overwhelmed by emotion, and it's just kind of disproportionate to what's happening in a way. I know a lot of Canadians are very, very pleased to see this happening, and the world is watching. And so I wanted to ask Jesus, what's the significance of this rally, and what's the significance of the extreme emotion that I'm feeling? Because I'm usually kind of a bit of a stiff upper lip kind of person. But not this week. Before I start, I just want to let you know that if you visit channelingjesus.com, we have two events coming up in a couple of weeks in February. One is a live stream from Sedona, and another is an in-person event in San Antonio, Texas, with a live stream as well. So if you'd like to get a deep immersion into these teachings, uncensored, of course, there won't be any censorship, you can go to channelingjesus.com and find out more about that. So let's see what Jesus has to say about the truckers' convoy. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. When we talk about the flip, those of you that have been following our work have heard us talk about the flip, and this is an energetic flip from submission into resistance, true resistance. This is what you are witnessing now, is the physical manifestation of that energetic flip. So what you understand as Course in Miracles students or future Course in Miracles students, you know that we recommend you all do a Course in Miracles. What you understand is that behavior follows belief, and belief is transformed often by experience. The Course in Miracles wants to lead you on a journey to get a different experience, so that you understand that when you change your thinking, your experience changes, and when your experience changes, your life changes. What's happening on the ground in Canada is the realization by many that the scam has been perpetrated upon them. A scam has been perpetrated upon them. And as the evidence comes in, there is more and more knowing, not just thinking or believing, more and more knowing that they have been lied to. And people are not stupid. They may be kind, they may be slow to anger, they may be compliant, but they are not stupid. And from an energetic point of view, that is what you're witnessing. You're witnessing people who are looking at the evidence of their own eyes, and they are coming to understand that something is very, very wrong. When they are looking at the evidence that is coming through their television screens, they are not getting real evidence. And this is what is causing the tide to turn, is that they are seeing that many people who have done as requested are not getting healthier, they are getting sicker. They are witnessing that the limitations that have been placed on their behavior are now unnecessarily cruel, and increasingly so. They are seeing friends whose businesses have gone under, children who cannot go to school, on and on and on. And they are realizing that reality is not mirroring what they're hearing on their television screens. Now, that's the sort of 3D human description of what's happening, and that is not a revelation. That is not a revelation. But what we want you to understand is that the evolution of humanity is being affected by this demonstration, because the evolution of humanity is going from ignorance to awakening. What is ignorance? Ignorance is not understanding the laws of the universe. Ignorance is not understanding that there are certain beings in positions of power that are lying to you. Awakening is having a sane and reasonable ability to assess the situation that you are witnessing in real time. And that's what's happening. There is a sane and reasonable assessment happening now because the real consequences of the government's actions are being felt. But you are waking up as a whole, and the purpose of challenge is to get you to step up into your power. If you look at human muscles, if you lay in bed, what happens to your muscles? They atrophy and they get smaller. And there comes a point where you can barely stand up because you have been laying in comfort too long. You have not challenged yourself physically. This is what's happening to you on a spiritual level. Your society has lulled you into a place of comfort, overindulgence, self-indulgence, and you have become malleable and easily influenced as you lay on your couches waiting to be entertained. So the first year or so of this propaganda machine experience was confusing, and most people were believing what they were seeing. But the evidence now is mounting. It is mounting, it is mounting, it is mounting. And the government of Canada, who is trying to maintain a death grip on the behaviors and actions of its citizens, is making a terrible mistake. It's making a terrible mistake because, truthfully, governments are maintained by the confidence of the people. And the confidence of the people has left the Canadian government. And it is going to be very interesting for everybody to witness what happens when there is a non-confidence vote of a government. And that is what you are witnessing right now, a non-confidence vote of a government. But what you are witnessing on a spiritual level is people coming into their power. You have never lost your power. You have merely been laying in bed, not exercising it. And so this is the message that we want to give to you today. We want to tell you to get out of bed and exercise your power. You have the ability to influence. You have the ability to speak up. You have the ability to act in accord with what your guidance is telling you. That this story that is being perpetrated by the mass media and by the government is a lie. And it is indeed causing great harm to many, many people. Exercising your freedoms, exercising your power is why you have come to this earth plane. You did not come here to be passive. You came here to follow your guidance. You came here to follow your passions. You came here to experience so many things. And there's not one of you that gets to your transition after you have lived your life here. There is not one of you that wishes you had done less. You all wish that you had taken advantage of the opportunities that life offered you. This is a great opportunity. This is an opportunity for you to say to yourself, I'm cheering these truckers on, and what am I doing? I am excited to see somebody standing up for my rights. Am I standing up for my rights? This is the question. Do not expect the cavalry to save you. It is the masses of you that are going to shift and change this, no matter what country you are in. No matter what country you are in. And this is part of your ascension process. You cannot go through the ascension process if you think you're powerless. You cannot go through the ascension process if you are ignoring your inner guidance. You cannot go through the ascension process if you are not tuned in to your higher purpose. So many of you are feeling a tremendous sense of relief. Many of you are feeling emotions coming to the surface that have overwhelmed you. Our dear one is being overwhelmed by her feelings of pride and joy and relief at seeing somebody finally doing something. And it is okay to cry. It is okay to feel what you want to feel. It is in that feeling that you are going to see, oh, I was very, very underpowered. I was very, very disillusioned. I was very, very sad. This happens when you are looking to the outside for your salvation. And this is what's been going on. The government has been telling you that this behavior that they are asking you to perform is going to be your salvation, and you are seeing that that is not the case. Your salvation does not come from other people. It comes from within you. Each of those truckers has had a passion, a vital life force arise within them that says, I am going to be uncomfortable for a few weeks. I'm going to leave my family. I'm going to leave my home. I'm going to travel across the frozen north, and I am going to sit and cause some trouble. That has arisen within each of those beings. It was not an outside force that did it. It was an inside, internal guidance from their souls. They know that they have influence, and they know that now is the time to use it. You have influence. Now is the time for you to use it. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I'll speak to you again soon. Alrighty, folks, enjoy watching the videos of the truckers and cheering them on, and let's figure out what we can do individually to contribute. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.